After several weeks of digging up the backyard of a home in Fruitland, police said today during a news conference they did not find Michael Vaughan's remains, also affectionately known as Monkey. Vaughan was 5 years old when he went missing from his Fruitland neighborhood in July of 2021. The backyard of the house crews dug up is just 4 minutes away from the Vaughan family home. And our Abby Davis is live in Fruitland. Abby, you were at that news conference today. What came out of it?
Well, sadly, Shira, there are still just a lot of questions about what happened to Michael. This was just a few hours ago when Police Chief J.D. Huff came out and shared what they found from that excavation and that searching of the Fruitland home. Now, Huff said, quote, "They strongly believe that Michael was abducted, buried, and then later removed from that Fruitland property. But the question now is where he is. They do not know, but they do believe that these 4 people right here, these 4 photographs you can see, have some knowledge about what happened to Michael, and I'll walk you through it. This is Sarah Wondra. She was arrested earlier in November for failure to report a death, and she is currently being held in the Payette County Jail. Sarah and her husband Stacey both lived in the home that crews excavated and searched. This is Stacey Wondra. Once again, they are a married couple. He is currently in the Washington County Jail on unrelated charges. So we already knew that the Wondras lived in the home being excavated. What we didn't know, and what Huff told us earlier today, was that these 2 other men, they believe, also had some sort of knowledge about what happened to Michael. They are not in the state of Idaho right now. They believe they are in other states right now. One of them was actually visiting the Wondras at that house, and the other one actually lived with the Wondras. So once again, they believe that these 4 people have some sort of knowledge about what happened to Michael. Huff also said that they believe that there are other people, additional people, just in addition to these 4 people that know what happened to Michael.
You just need to trust us and trust in this investigation. We're making tremendous progress. We're comfortable with where we're at.
Now take a look at the house crews excavated after police received a credible tip. That credible tip, Huff said, came from one of the occupants inside of the home. We don't know which occupant that was. He said the cadaver dogs alerted to there being potential human remains in the backyard. Crews sifted through more than 250 yards of dirt and are still processing evidence found inside of the home. However, he couldn't speak to what sort of evidence. Huff said he believes Wondra will remain in custody, Sarah Wondra that is, and he also said that he believes that there is enough information to charge Stacey and believes that those charges are forthcoming. But that credible tip, he said, also included the neighbor's house. But he said that they don't believe that there's any sort of potential human remains in that neighbor's house, but they are wrapping up that search tomorrow using some radar technology. Huff says they've received over 1,500 tips and leads about what may have possibly happened to Michael, and that they've received many more since then, now that they've entered this new phase of this investigation. But Shira, like I said before, still lots and lots of questions. Huff said that they do believe that they will be searching some other locations, but couldn't really give any specifics about what that means.
Yeah, still so many questions as you just mentioned. Abby Davis live in Fruitland. Thank you for reporting for us today.